Alrighty y'all, what's going on today? So today I'm going to be talking to you about the Kobalt 10-inch tongue and groove pliers. It's a really great set of pliers from Kobalt. I love Kobalt. It's another one of those companies, those tool companies that I just trust everything they do. It's very all their products are very durable, they're very long lasting, and typically very versatile, very modern, even if they're, I guess, your traditional style tools. So really love them, and these pliers specifically are just awesome, and I've been using them forever. Yeah, so they're pretty much your pliers for home repair. I don't really know what the difference is between maybe home repair pliers and pro pliers, although these ones seem like they could easily get professional jobs done. They're very easy to crimp and cut with. As you can see, you have these little jagged edges right here, so they're very versatile. You can do a lot with them. The jaw goes out to about 2 inches long when fully extended. Right now it's about probably 1.5 inches. It's not fully extended, so when this is down to here, it goes about 2 inches. Has a very wide opening, so you can get around bigger pieces. And yeah, I mean, it's just you can go from small to large very quickly and easily. The handle is about 5.5 inches long. As you can see, the whole thing is 10 inches long, and this is a little bit longer than the steel parts. It's about 4.5 inches. Gives you lots of room for grip, which is really nice, and very lightweight, even though it's it's tough. This is thick steel, but even then it's very easy to hold, very comfortable. You can hold it for long periods of time, and doesn't feel like you're really getting a workout or anything by holding it. Let's talk about how durable this thing is, because that's why I really love Kobalt tools. So it is a chrome nickel steel. It is, as you can see, it's polished a little bit. It's a little reflective, a little shiny, obviously a little bit dirty. I've been using these for quite some time, and as most people know, tools get a little dirty, but even then, they still look really great. I love the polished finish. Makes them look a little more legitimate. They're incredibly strong, which is the first thing that I noticed when I first started using them. And I've used these on just about everything. And they're still just as much intact as when I got them. Even the rib parts, they haven't dulled or anything. Nothing's been stripped or whatever. It's just it all still looks very good, and it's in very good condition. And the steel is thick as well once you get up to the head, which I like. And it thins out, especially once it gets down in the handles, because you don't need that thickness. So I think that's cool, because it attributes to it being a little more lightweight. Yeah, and just looks nice overall. The grip is great on this thing. It's a nice little rubber grip. I think there's probably a little bit of plastic in here as well, but very comfortable to hold, which is such an important thing when you get a pair of hefty pliers, because when you need to grip, get a really strong grip to loosen or tighten something up. If you're holding something that's uncomfortable, it can really begin to hurt your hands after a while. And it's hard to use things like that for longer periods of time. So it's nice that these are so comfortable to hold, and you can really get a good grip and still not get a cramp in your hand when you're using them. And it's also wrapped around both sides too, so you can easily just grip from one end or the other. The rivet design, these are basically built so it's basically, well, as you can see right here, there are little rivets that it will set in when you change lengths, change sizes. So I'll try and, it's kind of a little difficult to do with one hand, but essentially, I mean, that's the cool thing though, is it is difficult to do with one hand. Essentially what I'm saying is it'll stay in the rivets, so you can stay at the same size as you work, and there's no need to adjust the plier heads and tighten, untighten, retighten to get to different sizes. It just sticks in the rivets, and you can stick at this size. So it's especially if you're trying to move fast, and you have to work with different size pieces, and you can easily adjust very quickly and then stay in place when you need to. Much easier with 2 hands, obviously, but yeah. Overall, these are just such a great pair of pliers, and I would highly recommend them to anybody who needs a solid pair of pliers. And these are the Kobalt 10-inch tongue and groove pliers, and yeah, get some, DIY house repairs. These are the tools to get. Alrighty, you guys, take it easy.